Angel Reese's podcast, Unapologetically Angel, just dropped some serious truth bombs about LeBron James from none other than Kiyan Anthony, the son of NBA legend Carmelo Anthony. Kiyan's been around the biggest names in sports and entertainment since he was a kid, so he's got a unique perspective on what it's like to grow up in that world. Kiyan's had experiences that most of us can only dream of. He's met former President Barack Obama at the White House and even had Jay-Z swing by after he suffered a leg injury. I mean, talk about a star-studded childhood. You'd think meeting those icons would make anyone starstruck, right? But not Kiyan. He's seen it all, and his cool demeanor around celebrities really sets the stage for what's to come. Now, Kiyan's got some thoughts on his dad's friend, LeBron James, and his aura. And let me tell you, he didn't hold back. He shared some eye-opening insights that really paint a picture of who LeBron is as a father and a player. Kiyan called out the reality of being the son of a superstar like LeBron, and it's not all glitz and glam. Imagine growing up with a dad who's not just a player, but a global icon. You'd think there'd be a world of perks, right? But Kiyan revealed that being LeBron's kid comes with some hefty expectations. LeBron's not just known for his on-court brilliance, but also for his work ethic and the pressure to live up to that legacy. That can be a heavy weight to carry. Kiyan explained how he sees LeBron balancing his dad life with being one of the greatest of all time, and it's truly a sight to behold. Kiyan shared how LeBron is always pushing his kids to be their best selves. He's not just about basketball. He wants them to succeed in all areas of life. And that's something I really admire. Being LeBron's son means there's no room for complacency. LeBron wants his kids to grind, to work hard, and to understand that nothing's handed to them just because of his legacy. That's some tough love right there. He also talked about how LeBron's approach to parenting can be a double-edged sword. Sure, there are tons of opportunities, but the pressure to be extraordinary can be overwhelming. Kiyan mentioned how he feels the eyes of the world on him because of his dad's status, and that can be intimidating. It's like living in a glass house where everyone's watching your every move. That's a lot to take in. Kiyan didn't shy away from discussing how LeBron's greatness shapes their lives. It's not just about being LeBron James' son, it's about living up to the standards that come with that name. He highlighted how LeBron is constantly working to set a positive example for his kids, teaching them about resilience, hard work, and humility. I think that's incredibly important. Kiyan's got the chance to learn from one of the best, and it sounds like he's taking those lessons to heart. Then, there's the part where Kiyan mentions how LeBron's aura isn't just about being famous. It's about the respect he commands and the impact he has on people. LeBron has this way of making everyone around him feel valued. Kiyan sees that, and he knows how special it is. The way LeBron interacts with fans and fellow players is something Kiyan admires deeply. It's not just about the game for LeBron. It's about connecting with people and leaving a legacy that goes beyond basketball. And let's not forget about how Kiyan feels about basketball himself. He's got aspirations to step onto that court and make a name for himself, but he's also realistic about the challenges that lie ahead. Growing up in a household with such high expectations isn't easy. Kiyan knows that every time he steps onto the court, he'll be compared to his dad, and that's a lot of pressure. But the way he talks about it shows he's ready to embrace the challenge and make his own mark in the game. Kiyan's story isn't just about being Carmelo Anthony's son or LeBron James's friend. It's about carving out his own identity while navigating the world of basketball that's filled with both opportunities and pressures. He's got the talent and the passion, but it's clear he also understands the importance of hard work. That's what makes his perspective so refreshing. It's really fascinating to think about how Kiyan, with all his experiences, is starting to form his own opinions about what it means to be in the spotlight. He recognizes that the fame can be overwhelming, but also exhilarating. He's got to find that balance between enjoying the perks and working hard to create his own legacy. It's a tightrope walk for sure. Kiyan also touched on how he's learned to appreciate the smaller moments, like family gatherings and simple hangouts away from the court. Those moments help ground him. Even though he's surrounded by basketball greatness, he knows that at the end of the day, it's family that matters most. That kind of wisdom is impressive coming from someone his age. As the conversation rolled on, Kiyan reflected on how seeing his dad juggle being an NBA star and a father taught him valuable lessons about commitment. It's not just about showing up, it's about being present. LeBron's work ethic and dedication to both basketball and his family are qualities Kiyan admires and aspires to replicate in his own life. Kiyan's insights into LeBron's parenting style remind us that behind every superstar is a person trying to do right by their family. He mentioned that LeBron's focus isn't just on making money or winning titles, but also on instilling values in his kids. That's a powerful message. When you think about it, it's the legacy of character that lasts longer than any trophy. In a world obsessed with highlights and accolades, Kiyan's perspective sheds light on the importance of authenticity and connection. He's not just looking to ride the coattails of his dad's success. He wants to build his own path, and that's incredibly inspiring. He's embracing the challenge of being himself, while also acknowledging the privilege of his unique upbringing. There's so much to unpack when it comes to growing up in the shadow of legend. Kiyan's candid take on LeBron's role as a father and the pressure that comes with it is refreshing. It's easy to get caught up in the glamour, but Kiyan keeps it real. He knows there's a journey ahead, filled with highs and lows, and he's ready to take it on. And let's not forget the significance of role models. Kiyan's got the best in the game right in his corner, guiding him through every step. LeBron's example of excellence, both on and off the court, is something Kiyan can lean on as he forges his path. It's a unique advantage that he seems to truly appreciate. As the podcast wrapped up, Kiyan left us with some food for thought about what it means to grow up in such a high-profile family. It's about finding balance, cherishing the little things, and striving to make an impact in your own right. Kiyan's not just another legacy kid, he's a young man, ready to write his own story in the world of basketball. Listening to Kiyan Anthony talk about LeBron James, his experiences, and his aspirations, I couldn't help but feel excited about the future of basketball. It's clear that this next generation is ready to take the game to new heights. With insights like Kiyan's, it's safe to say the future is looking bright for these young hoopers. The conversation between Kiyan and Angel Reese was enlightening and filled with energy. It showcased the complexities of growing up in the spotlight, while also reminding us of the importance of hard work, humility, and authenticity. What a ride it's going to be as these young stars begin to shine on their own. Interestingly enough, Kiyan Anthony's thoughts on LeBron James really dive deep into the unique dynamic of growing up in the world of basketball legends. It's fascinating to hear him talk about how he feels around someone as iconic as LeBron. When Angel Reese asked him about getting starstruck, Kiyan simply said, "Even when I be seeing LeBron, I still be like, that's Bron." That's just so relatable. Even with all the star power surrounding him, Kiyan keeps it cool. But it's not just about the awe of seeing a living legend. Kiyan's connection with LeBron runs a bit deeper, thanks to his dad, Carmelo Anthony. They've shared a friendship for a long time, which adds layers to Kiyan's perspective. LeBron's been around for ages. His career spans over 2 decades now, and it's impressive how he continues to maintain that superstar status while balancing family life. Kiyan mentioned that even though he spends time with Bryce, LeBron's son, he doesn't see LeBron that often outside of games. It's intriguing to think about how Kiyan experiences this friendship. Being close with Bryce gives him a front row seat to what it's like to be a part of LeBron's world, yet he still feels the weight of LeBron's celebrity status. Kiyan highlighted a crucial point when he said, "Some people just got aura," and that's spot on. LeBron has this undeniable presence that not only captivates fans, but also leaves a mark on those who know him personally. By the way, if you guys enjoy these deep dives, I'll be posting every day during this season. I genuinely appreciate if you could subscribe. Thanks. Anyways, Kiyan's admiration for LeBron shines through, even if he doesn't see him all the time. It's a reminder of the balance that comes with being an NBA player, especially one at LeBron's level. The demands of the game and the responsibilities that come with being a superstar often mean that family time can take a back seat. It makes you appreciate how much LeBron values his family whenever he can carve out that time, even if it's not as frequent as one might hope. Thinking back on Kiyan's words, it really hits home just how real the struggle is for athletes trying to juggle their commitments. Kiyan's admiration for LeBron is mixed with a touch of reality, recognizing that as amazing as it is to have LeBron as a father figure, the sacrifices involved are significant. It's the kind of behind-the-scenes glimpse that most fans never get to see. Now let's take a step back and think about that historic night Kiyan mentioned. The significance of events where these legends come together creates memories that last a lifetime. Just imagine the atmosphere when LeBron and Carmelo, 2 titans of the game, take the court. It's not just about the game itself. It's about the legacy they're continuing, the history they're making. The idea of witnessing these iconic moments through the eyes of Kiyan adds another layer. He's not just a spectator. He's part of a new generation of players who will carry on the torch. And he knows that. With all the experience Kiyan has had at such a young age, being able to soak in the atmosphere of these high-stakes games is invaluable. You can almost hear the excitement in his voice as he talks about it. But then there's the reality of the game. Every time LeBron steps onto the court, he's not just representing himself, he's embodying the legacy of those who came before him. And Kiyan, being Melo's son, is right there, feeling the energy of the arena. That legacy is palpable, and it's exciting to think about how he'll contribute to that legacy in his own way. As Kiyan shares these experiences, it becomes clear that he's got a unique perspective on the pressures that come with the territory. Growing up with legends can feel like living in a highlight reel, but Kiyan understands the importance of hard work, respect, and most importantly, enjoying the journey. He's got the chance to learn from the best and make his own mark. And let's not forget about the bond between the younger generation of players. Kiyan's friendship with Bryce James gives him a glimpse into the world of LeBron, but it's also about building connections that could shape their own careers. Imagine the potential for collaboration and camaraderie among this new wave of talent. That's the kind of dynamic that can elevate the game to new heights. The way Kiyan describes LeBron's aura is fascinating. It's not just about his skills on the court, it's also about how he carries himself off the court. LeBron's presence has this effect on people, inspiring those around him. That aura can create a sense of community, fostering relationships, and encouraging younger players to rise to the occasion. Kiyan's not just witnessing it, he's absorbing it. This aura is especially important in the NBA, where role models play a significant role in shaping young players. LeBron embodies excellence, and for kids like Kiyan, that's a powerful example to follow. Kiyan's been exposed to this greatness from an early age, and it shows. He recognizes the value of hard work and the importance of surrounding himself with positive influences. Kiyan's insights into this world really illuminate the path ahead for young athletes. He's aware of the hurdles, but also sees the incredible opportunities. It's not just about trying to match the legends, it's about forging his own identity. And that's a crucial lesson. The ability to find one's own voice amidst such towering figures can make all the difference in a player's career. The conversation between Kiyan and Angel Reese continues to reveal the complexities of growing up in the spotlight. Kiyan's reflections on LeBron's parenting style show that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, it's about navigating the challenges while embracing the privilege. There's a balance to strike, and Kiyan seems to be handling it with maturity beyond his years. The expectations are sky high for anyone connected to LeBron, but Kiyan's approach is refreshingly grounded. He seems to grasp that hard work and dedication are essential components of success. It's about carving out a niche for himself while still appreciating the legacy he's part of. That's a powerful mindset for any young athlete. Let's take a moment to think about what it means to be in Kiyan's shoes. Imagine being surrounded by greatness, yet still feeling the weight of expectations. It's a unique pressure cooker. Kiyan is not only dealing with the expectations of being Carmelo's son, but also living up to the legacy of players like LeBron. It's a lot to juggle, but it seems like he's up for the challenge. And then there's the legacy aspect. Kiyan's future is still unwritten, but the foundation he's building now is crucial. By learning from those who've come before him, he's setting himself up for success. He's got the support system in place, and it's evident that he's taking every opportunity to grow and improve. It's amazing how Kiyan, at such a young age, understands the importance of maintaining balance. Being part of this elite circle doesn't mean he has to lose himself in it. He's ready to create his own narrative. His determination to stand out while appreciating where he came from speaks volumes about his character. The camaraderie between young players like Kiyan and Bryce is another exciting element. Their friendship not only helps them navigate the complexities of their legacies, but also fosters a spirit of collaboration. Who knows what they'll achieve together on the court? That sense of unity can drive them to elevate their games and inspire the next generation of players. Kiyan's candid remarks about LeBron reveal that even the greatest athletes are human. They have commitments, challenges, and moments where they can't always be present. Kiyan's admiration for LeBron's dedication to his family shines through, reminding us all that behind every superstar is a person doing their best. And as Kiyan continues to grow, he'll carry these lessons with him. He's shaping his own path, drawing inspiration from the legends around him while remaining true to himself. That's a formula for success in any field. It's about taking the wisdom of those who came before and applying it to one's journey. As Kiyan continues to share his experiences, there's an excitement in the air. The future of basketball is bright, and young players like him are ready to shine. They're not just living in the shadows of their parents. They're stepping into the spotlight, prepared to make their own mark. So when you think about the dynamics at play between these young players and their legendary parents, it's more than just basketball. It's about forging relationships, learning from the best, and building a legacy that's uniquely theirs. That's the beauty of this game and the community surrounding it. As the conversation wraps up, it's clear that Kiyan Anthony has a bright future ahead. With the wisdom he's gained and the connections he's made, he's poised to take on whatever comes his way. And who knows, maybe someday he'll be the one sharing his experiences on a podcast, inspiring the next generation of hoopers. The connection between LeBron James and Kiyan Anthony isn't just about basketball. It's a bond rooted in friendship, legacy, and family. When Kiyan opened up about seeing LeBron, he couldn't help but express how starstruck he still feels around the iconic player. I mean, who wouldn't? Even with all his interactions with Bryce James, LeBron's son, Kiyan admitted he's still in awe of the king himself. That's just a testament to LeBron's magnetic presence. But it's fascinating to see how Kiyan views LeBron, especially considering how close he is to Bryce. Kiyan mentioned that LeBron doesn't really have the chance to be around all the time, and that's pretty understandable given his NBA commitments. The man has a schedule packed tighter than a can of sardines. Still, that doesn't stop Kiyan from feeling the aura LeBron brings. Even when he's not in the room, this aura is a real thing. It's like an energy that radiates from those who reach the pinnacle of their craft. And for Kiyan, it must be an unforgettable experience to be in the same orbit as someone like LeBron James. Now, let's shift gears a little and dive into the emotional side of LeBron's journey as a father. In a recent emotional confession, LeBron opened up about what being a dad means to him and how much he values family. After all, he's not just a basketball player, he's a dad first and foremost. He shared that the sacrifices he's made for his career have often come at the expense of time with his family. He spent so many nights away, focused on his game, missing important moments in Bronny's, Bryce's, and even Juri's lives. But here's the twist. When Bronny made his pro debut, LeBron felt a wave of joy wash over him. He's had the incredible opportunity to play alongside his son in the NBA. Can you imagine? The first father-son duo to do so. It's like something out of a movie. LeBron described this moment as one of the greatest gifts he's ever received. And it's easy to see why. After all those years of commitment, sacrifice, and being on the road, finally being able to share the court with Bronny was like a reward for all his hard work. LeBron's words really hit home when he talked about how it's always been family over everything. That's the heart of it all. He's a man who loves his family fiercely. All those late nights, early mornings, and missed events led him to this monumental moment, and he doesn't take it for granted. He recognizes the importance of making the most of this time and cherishes every second. I can just picture the two of them on the court, the energy buzzing all around them, each sharing a love for the game that's been passed down from one generation to the next. That moment doesn't just represent a game, it symbolizes a legacy. And for LeBron, it's proof that everything he sacrificed was worth it. Now, let's connect this to Kiyan's experience with LeBron. When Kiyan expressed how LeBron has this incredible aura, it speaks volumes about what kind of impact he has on the younger generation. Kiyan is growing up in a world where he's seen legends like LeBron, and that's bound to leave a mark. He's witnessing firsthand the dedication and passion that comes from being a professional athlete while also seeing the importance of family and relationships. Imagine being Kiyan, hanging out with Bryce and being around LeBron. That's not just about basketball. It's a learning experience. He's soaking in the lessons of hard work, commitment, and how to balance life both on and off the court. Kiyan's perspective reflects how much these moments matter. It's not just about playing the game, it's about the relationships built along the way. And that's the essence of what makes sports so special. It's about the connections, the friendships, and the bonds formed through shared experiences. LeBron's journey as a father and mentor shines through his relationship with both Bronny and Kiyan. He's not just a superstar, he's a role model. That's the legacy he's creating, not just as a player, but as a father who prioritizes family above everything else. It's a beautiful cycle. Kiyan's admiration for LeBron and the impact he has as a father will undoubtedly influence his own approach to the game and life. The conversations they have, the wisdom they share, and the moments spent together create an environment where the next generation can thrive. As they navigate their paths, it's clear that LeBron's influence extends beyond just basketball. It's about inspiring the young ones to chase their dreams while also valuing the people who matter most. LeBron's commitment to family, even amidst his busy schedule, highlights the importance of finding balance and making time for loved ones. And when you think about the challenges he faced throughout his career, it's remarkable how he still finds a way to prioritize his family. It's a juggling act for sure, but LeBron has mastered the art of balance. He understands that while the game is crucial, the relationships he's building will last a lifetime. Now, Stepping back for a moment, let's reflect on how this father-son duo can inspire the next generation. With Kiyan looking up to both LeBron and Bryce, he's got the perfect mix of talent, mentorship, and support. The bond between these young players and their fathers is paving the way for the future of basketball. As Kiyan continues to develop his skills, you can bet that the lessons he's learning from both LeBron and his own dad will stick with him. He's in the perfect environment to grow not only as a player, but also as a person. The influence of a great role model can shape a young athlete's career and character, and LeBron's presence in the lives of these young players is a significant advantage. Imagine the possibilities for Kiyan. With LeBron and Bryce by his side, he's got all the tools to succeed. The opportunities to learn from the best in the game are priceless, and it's exciting to think about how Kiyan will carve his own path in the basketball world. As we watch these young stars grow and develop, it's clear that they're not just playing the game, they're part of something much bigger. The legacy of LeBron James is alive and well in the next generation, and it's fascinating to see how it unfolds. The relationships formed today are bound to have a lasting impact. Kiyan, Bronny, and Bryce are the future of basketball, and their journey is just beginning. It's a beautiful reminder that while the game is important, the connections and friendships formed along the way are what truly matter. LeBron has shown that being a superstar doesn't mean losing sight of what's essential. His commitment to his family, while also being a role model for young athletes, speaks volumes about his character. He's not just chasing records and championships. He's building a legacy rooted in love and family. And it's this legacy that will inspire generations to come. As Kiyan grows, he'll carry the lessons learned from LeBron and Bryce into his own career. The friendships, the mentorship, and the moments shared will shape him into a player who understands the importance of both talent and character. In conclusion, the bond between LeBron James and Kiyan Anthony transcends basketball. It's a powerful connection built on friendship, family, and mutual respect. As they continue to inspire each other, the future of the game looks incredibly bright. LeBron has set the stage for the next generation, and it's exciting to think about where this journey will take them. I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. If you guys enjoyed this, I'll be posting every day during this season. I genuinely appreciate if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.